Go live. Let's go live. All right. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on your time zone. Welcome to Genuine Love Revolution. This is the Global Clusters. We welcome everyone who wants to appreciate God Almighty for sparing our lives. Only the living can be here right now, okay? Only the living. Only the living. And we're grateful to God for His graciousness, for saving our lives. And I want to appreciate the global president in the person of Ambassador Aziz Adekunle Badmos. Thank you, sir. Thank you for all you do for humanity. Thank you. Thank you. And regards to the global first lady in the person of Chief Motunrayo Badmos. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for your lovely smiles. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for supporting the global president. Thank you, ma'am. And we also want to appreciate the 001 leader of Genuine Love Revolution in the person of Ambassador Afolabi Amokpe, aka Boss Lady. Thank you, ma'am, because you have been showing love, and I believe that's why we have that's what gave birth to Wiwat Foundation. Caring for the less privileged, taking care of people, feeding the hungry. So, and special thanks to Cluster and Cypher and Wako. Thank you, sir, for always being on the ground. We appreciate you. Thank you for um, all you do for humanity. You are not just a talker. You're not just talking. You are doing what you should do. You're not just talking. And from your actions, we know that you truly care, for humanity. It is genuine love revolution. Okay. And let's quickly have our promo video. Everyone should sit back and relax. I am Fares, and I'll be your anchor for this evening. All right, let's have our promo video. Promo video.
Love is the most powerful force for change. Welcome to the Genuine Love Revolution. This movement is about embracing love, not just as a feeling, but as a transformative way of life. It begins with loving yourself, extends to those around you, and radiates outward to the entire world. Through kindness, empathy, and compassion, we can build relationships that truly matter. This revolution calls us to lead with our hearts, to see the humanity in others, and to create a ripple effect of care and connection. Imagine a world where every act of kindness inspires another, where empathy becomes our daily practice, where compassion binds us together. This is the power of genuine love, and it starts with you. Each small act, every warm embrace, each helping hand, these are the building blocks of a more caring and empathetic society. Join us at Global Clusters as we ignite this revolution of genuine love, inspiring a more caring and empathetic society. Love is the answer, and the Genuine Love Revolution is calling you to action. Visit theglobalclusters.org and be part of this transformative journey. Stay tuned for updates on the revolution, and don't miss a single meeting. They're vital to building the world we all deserve. Let's lead with love, starting today.
All right. Amazing. The power of genuine love starts with you. Be part of this transformative journey today, not tomorrow. Start now. So, we want our dear spokesperson, our 002 leader for this call, Clusterian Cyprian Nwako, to have the floor. Over to you, sir. Yes, sir.
Thank you so much, Cluster Alvarez. I want to appreciate you so much. At least today we're able to pronounce my name the way it is. It has been Cypren until today. You Cypren.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
that's
know, the
fine.
funny thing, sir, it was from the last meeting when you pronounced it. I was now like, oh, okay. If the owner of the name is pronouncing it this way, then I just had to learn from.
It will be.
Immediately I learned from that meeting, and I said to myself, I have to adjust. So that's what happened. All right, go ahead, sir.
Yeah, it's not your fault. I've been correcting and correcting until I decided to just stop. You're not the only one. Almost everywhere I go to speak, they will introduce me as Cyprian. Okay, that's fine. I want to start with appreciating the global president in the person of Ambassador Dr. Adekunle Badmus. I want to appreciate the global first lady in the person of Mrs. Muturayo Badmus. I want to appreciate the 001, the main leader of this revolution, genuine love revolution, the person of Boss Lady Amope. So I want to also appreciate you again, Plus Fares, for always being here, and every other person that it's already here, and those that will join us very much later. Yeah. So today we're going to look at genuine love in relation to balance, or let's put it this way: genuine love, colon, balance in relationship, whether dating, courtship, or marriage. Genuine love, colon, balance in relationship. Okay, when you talk about balance, balance is seen as when things are in equilibrium. Yes, that's the simplest understanding of what balance means. When things are in equilibrium. Okay? And that is why whenever you see people talk about balance, the first thing that comes to your mind is I bring my quota. In fact, I bring my 50%, bring a 50%. That's the first thing that comes to your mind. And this morning, I wrote something about it. And I was trying to explain to all of us that balance is not really about the 50%, 50% everyone thinks. Yes, although it's not bad. If I have a deal to do a deal with you, Cluster Forest, and I'm offering 50%, offering 50% is nice. All right. Everyone will feel accommodated. Everyone will feel not cheated. Yes, that is the mere understanding of it. But going further, especially when it comes to relationship world, it's no longer 50%, 50%. Because people cannot offer 50% at all times. People cannot offer 50% at all times. And you tasking them of that 50% when they cannot offer it is already not good, because they will not be fine. So 50%, 50% are fine, but when in a situation where people cannot offer 50%, you see that tasking them of that 50% already makes them uncomfortable. So in a situation where they can't offer that, such as in relationship, something else has to come to bring that balance, to bring that harmony. Yes. And that's the thing we are going to look at today. And I also want you to understand that when we talk about balance in relationship, there are so many things it's all encompassing. There's so many things you have to put into consideration, and so many aspects of relationship you also have to, put into consideration. One of them is emotional balance. Emotional balance. And that's what we're gonna talk about today. Although I want to mention other ones so that in subsequent time, even beyond my launching, we're still going to continue to touch every of them. Yes, because genuine love revolution continues, continues, continues. So I've talked about emotional balance, although that's what we are going to discuss in detail today. Yeah. Next one is communication balance. The next one is financial balance. The next is sexual and physical balance. You know, next is personal space and boundaries. Yeah, you can never talk about balance without talking about boundaries. Yes, you can never talk about balance comfortably without talking about boundaries. So when we get to that, we are going to look at boundaries. And this is just how it relates to partners. How it relates to partners. There are still balanced discussion on how it relates to you as a person with your spirituality, you as a person with your career and every other aspect of your life. So it's not just a mere topic or a mere title. It's big. It's big. Yes. And you having a clear understanding of it, as in as big as it is the best, because it's going to help you to be able to align yourself the very best way that can help you champion your relationship journey. So let's quickly go to what we have today, which is emotional balance in relationship. We need to understand it today, and then if there's any question, we answer. If there's any other thing we'll add at the end. But that's the only thing we want to discuss today. Love doesn't mean losing your calm. Emotional balance is knowing when to talk and when to stay silent. Sometimes peace is louder than explanation. I'll read it again. Love doesn't mean losing your calm. Emotional balance is knowing when to talk and when to stay silent. Sometimes peace is louder than explanation. This is a very big message. Yes. Whenever you see two people fighting or two people fighting, there is something, disagreement. At least one of them, at least one of them is not ready to keep calm. One of them wants to be here at that particular point in time. And because he wants to be here, and because he wants to force that understanding to the other person, there is problem. They keep on arguing, keep on raising points. They might be raising wonderful points. So, like this person might be raising wonderful points. I shouldn't do this in this particular thing, raising powerful points, but it is not the right time because the atmosphere is already messy. The other partner, the other counterpart you want to understand you is not even disposed to understand you at that point. You want to be understood, you want to bear your mind. But who you're bearing your mind to is not disposed to welcome your statement, to understand you at that point. So it will be up, 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 up. Issues will keep on piling up until you even get to throwing of blows and all that and all that. So emotional balance comes when you study the situation and be like, oh, in as much as I feel bad, in as much as I feel betrayed, in as much as I feel used, whatever the case may be, this is not the right time to bring up this issue. This is not the right time to bring up this issue. For example, let me use the commonest case. You notice something about your husband as a woman. Yeah, maybe you're suspecting him to be playing foul play outside, and he just came back from work, tired. I did not even allow him to sit down or to go inside, remove the clothes, freshen up, eat food. The first thing we did was to stop him right there in front of the door and asking him questions. Where did you go so and so date? What was happening? What did I even see? What did I even hear? Is it true? One of the things I come to realize that women, when they are in that condition, they don't even listen. So we even have to hold the man here and be like, you must give me answer before you go anyway. And depending on the level of emotional intelligence of the man, he may either turn back to leave the house, or he may want to force himself into the house, which may result in fighting and all that. On the part of the man, even if the case is the case of infidelity, even if you caught her red-handed, or even if you are very much convinced, coming back home and maybe she's just running back home, going to meet her right there in front of the door to confront her about the case might not be the right time. It might be the time of silence. In fact, if you understand how to use the power of silence, man, you're okay, you're good, because they are going to you're going to torture them even much more. I mean, your partner, if they did something wrong to you, instead of confronting immediately to fight, you kept quiet, and you knew that they did something wrong to you. They are going to be so uncomfortable. Yes, I'm telling you. And in most cases, you see them coming to beg, coming to ask for forgiveness, and you see yourself resolving the case without even raising eyebrows, resolving the case without fighting over it, resolving it without shouting. So, intelligence and emotional balance is when you understand that this is not the to talk. It's time to be silent. That's very powerful. Next one is, listen to this. One partner is always apologizing. If one partner is always apologizing, that's not love. That's imbalance. A healthy heart learns both to say I'm sorry and to hear it back. I'm going to read it again. If one partner is always apologizing, it is not that. A healthy heart learns to say I am sorry and also to receive it. What does this mean? We have manipulators in some homes. I've come in contact with them, so many of them. Who is a manipulator? He offended or she offended. They don't want to appear as if they offended. No, they want to project that offense to you, looking for all the available diplomatic ways to transfer that offense to the partner. In that case, if the partner is not having equal capacity of equal mental capacity, he or she will find themselves begging, admitting what they did not do. That's manipulation. And this is more with men. Men do that a lot. Yes. So you see your partner, in every case, you offended, she'll be the one to apologize. She offended, she'll be the one to apologize. And you repeat and repeat and repeat. A time shall come when they are going to give up. I'm telling you. They're going to give up because they are going to ask themselves, oh, maybe I'm not fit for you. If I'm apologizing in every case, maybe I've been wrong all this while. So I'm not suitable for you. So when your partner apologizes, when they say sorry from time to time, in fact, you don't even need to count it. If you offend, accept that you have offended. Ask for forgiveness. Apologize. Say sorry. If they offend, help them understand that they've offended you. It is their role, it is their responsibility to ask for forgiveness. It's their responsibility to say that I'm sorry. Allow them say it. Even if you are that very good-hearted person that don't want problem to come, you don't want noise to happen in your family, you don't want anybody to shout at anybody, you should also understand that if someone does something wrong and you decide to cover it by saying I'm sorry, you are teaching them what will still come back to haunt you. Yeah. You are teaching them how to own up even when they are wrong. And you may not realize until you get to the point where they will not even admit this and they offended you. You will see yourself fighting back, but you're not going to get anything in return. So say sorry when you offend and allow your partner to say sorry to you when they offend you. If they don't understand, explain to them, but let them say sorry to you. That is balance. Balance. If you are the only one saying sorry, one day you are going to get tired. And that's not the aim of marriage. Remember, it's supposed to last forever, right? Or for lifetime. Let me not say forever, because beyond this earth, there may not be anything like marriage. They're going to last till death do you apart, right? So learn to say sorry. Learn to also accept sorry. If they don't understand, teach them. don't do it all alone. You're going to get tired. If they do it all alone, they're going to get tired. They get tired. They are not going to say sorry again. And that is a big problem. Number three, emotional balance means not letting mood. Please, someone joined us now. You're welcome. Please kindly mute your mic. It's interfering with my speaker. So emotional balance means not letting mood swings run your home. Emotional balance means not letting mood swings run your home. Learn to express your feelings without exploding. Okay. Emotional balance means not letting mood swings run your home. Learn to express your feelings without exploding. Mood swings, I know it's actually not common with men, it's common with women, and we also understand that their biology also contribute to that. Mood swings means not having a consistent mood for a time. At this particular time of the day, you feel totally away from your normal mood. And then the next minute you feel good. In the other one, you feel so angry, you feel so bad, and every other thing. So what this means is that you should learn how to be in control of your emotion. Yes. Even when you don't feel good, try to be calm. It's learnable. Yes, it's learnable. Even when you don't feel good, try to be calm. Don't express yourself every point. Choose a time to express yourself. It's a training you can give to yourself. Because if you express yourself however you feel, you keep on spoiling things for yourself. Yes. It's not because you feel like shouting, you shout. No. You also consider if this shouting is suitable this particular point in time. If you feel like fighting, you fight. You also have to consider if this fight is suitable at this moment. You feel like sleeping and you're on the main road, you sleep. You should be able to control how you do your things. Because if things are done at the time they shouldn't be done, even if they are writing, that particular timing has made it wrong. So this is very, very important. I'm going to read it again. Emotional balance means not letting mood swings run your home. Not if you feel like shouting, you shout. Feel like keeping quiet, you keep quiet. Just like that. There should be a way of channeling whatever you feel, however you feel, for the right time. Express your feeling without exploding. You're sad. Maybe how will I even put it? You're a man and the woman and your wife did not tell you that the things at home has finished and you came back to meet them. It is normal for you to feel bad. It is normal for you to be upset. Let's say there is no water in the fridge, nothing you can take. At that moment, it is normal because you're a human being. But you have the power to decide whether to shout at her or to bring her close to you and say, sit down. Do you know there is no water in the fridge? She'll be like, no, I didn't know. Even if she had known, what happened? You know that there's no way we can get it this night. You see, I'm calm now. I'm calm. But the situation itself does not warrant you being calm. It is your ability. It is your ability that can make you to control that mood that you acquire just because there's no water in the fridge. So it is very important. Number 4, don't love your partner from your wounds. Heal first, so your emotions don't turn your partner into your therapist. I'll read again. Don't love your partner from your wounds. Heal first, so your emotions don't turn your partner into your therapist. Now, this is mostly common with people that are recovering from breakup, whether divorce or relationship, dating breakup or courtship or something. This is more common with them. You broke up with somebody today and you're feeling bad. Look, you counted the person as a business, maybe much in that relationship and it's not working out, and you guys broke up. You're cutting the amount of money you lost. Some people are like that, especially men. Have to be. You're calculating your cost. You're feeling bad. You're feeling pain. Same time, you're feeling lonely because no more long night calls, no more, normal discussions that used to calm your nerves at the end of the day because your guys are broken. You are hot. You feel bad. It's common to think that getting to date someone else, or maybe picking another person, or maybe from the list of people showing interest, will make you not to feel those pains. It is common for people to think that, but that is very bad. It's very bad because you are carrying a wound to embrace a new circumstance. The wound is not disappeared. The wound has not healed. It's still with you. So you are going to a normal person with pains. One of the problems you're going to encounter is that you may start seeing that person as if he doesn't understand. That's one of the problems because the person does not see your wound. The person is seeing a fresh person. But unfortunately, you are not fresh. Unfortunately, you are not complete. Unfortunately, you are not disposed. So while they are treating you like a normal person, you may think that this will not see what can. You're going to misjudge them. And most times, they are not even your spec. You're just picking them to fill a space. I call it space filler. They will continue to fill that space, fill that space, fill that space until eventually you heal. You are going to abandon them because they have never been your type from day one. You just use them to help yourself to heal the wound. Even if you decide to continue with them, you might have created a lot of injury on them because of how you came to them. I don't know if it's clear. But maybe when we discuss how to recover from breakup and things like that, we can look deeper into it. So don't go to anybody with pains. The person that you need to go to with pains, especially pains coming from breakup, is a therapist and not a new relationship and not someone else there. Yes, you are going to end up injuring the person, also injuring yourself. Yes. So go complete, go dispose. How do you do that? You need to heal first. There are different ways you can heal. One of them is allowing time to heal you. Yeah, time has a way of correcting a lot of wrongs. Time has a way of setting things right. Yes. If you see this business and say, this business, I don't know if this business is original or if it's fake. It's looking flashy. It's drawing my attention. I'm getting attracted. I feel like investing my money. Give it time. If you give it time, the truth will come out. You don't know if this person truly loves you, doesn't love you, something. You know if it's going to be in the future. Give it time. Time has a way of revealing a lot of things. Time has a way of healing. The only problem with time, allowing time to do all those things, is that any time you're spending, any time that is lost can never be regained. It's also like giving away some part of your life. So that's one of the ways you can get healed, allowing time to heal. The second way is meeting a therapist, a relationship coach, a therapist, someone you look up to that you believe they can handle it. It's not everybody you look up to that can handle your situation. I'm not talking about your parents. I'm not talking about your family member because they are most likely not to help you. Yes, they will rather build resentment, build bitterness. They will make you see the person that left you as a devil. They make you hate the person. They will even join force with you. But the question is, do you need all that? The more you are bitter about them, the more you're keeping yourself. So you need to heal. You need to move on. So meeting a therapist can help. At least if you engage in a therapy, it's a matter of time. It won't take much time too, because therapy has a way of taking your mind away from the major pain and also helping you heal naturally. I think Colossian Fares is asking the host to bring him up. Yeah, kindly check the comments and then bring him up. So, time can heal you. Speaking with a relationship coach or engaging in therapy with a therapist can help. How would that help? When you engage them, they are going to ask you questions about your relationship. From there, going to find out where you wronged. It helps. The more you find out the reason why that relationship is not supposed to go on, the more you feel good about the breakup. I'll repeat, the more you see the reasons why that relationship is not supposed to go on, the more you see the reason. Sorry, the more you regret less, or the less you regret about the breakup. Because if you now see that, oh, if I didn't break up with this person, I would have seen myself in a bigger mess in future. You're going to appreciate the fact that you ended it today. So that's one of it. So engage a therapist, go through the therapy, and you're going to be fine. So when you heal, you'll be in the very best disposition to go for another relationship. And I must tell you, you're not going to go for anyhow person because your eyes are clear. Your eyes are clear. You're going to still see yourself leaving all the people that you didn't consider and not rushing to anybody just to, take your way away from the pains of heartbreak. Number 5, the ability to disagree without disrespecting each other is emotional maturity. The ability to disagree without disrespecting each other is emotional maturity. That's the real definition of balance. Now, there are people that cannot argue without abusing each other. I'm talking about couple, both married couple and those that are single. They see argument as opportunity to abuse their partner. Yes. So this particular thing I wrote here is supposed to teach us that argument should exist in a very calm way. It should be an opportunity to learn. It should be interaction where I bring out my points, you bring out your points, you weigh them, and then make a decision from the best out of them. The understanding of argument, or you should understand argument as something to bring out the best from both of you, and not to something to decide who is the superior, who knows better. No. Each time you see argument as a point to show your competence, show your intelligence, you miss it because you're going to see yourself on the knowledge, the information the other person is giving, just to pour out your own. That is wrong. They will not accept all your information. You are not an island. Table your own. Let them table their own. You're going to see that you have a point that needs to be picked. The point that needs to be picked. And at the end of the day, you guys are going to come out with a balance. Something that's going to suit this person and it's going to suit this person. In my last engagement, there was a question they asked. They said that if a man is working and a woman is working and who goes to, let me say, they give birth, responsibilities that come with childbirth is there are so many. In fact, there are so many in such a way that one person has to, either stay at home to take care of the kids or something else must be done. It can't continue like you guys are going to work when you are not with any kid. Immediately you give birth, immediately you have a kid, can never be the same. All the people that are married and understand. But if you are not married, you may not understand. You can never be the same. So in a situation whereby one of them need to resign from work. So the person asked me, it was actually the person asked me the question like, who among the husband and wife should resign? Who among the husband and wife should resign? Another person also, just like an addendum to that question, he said, I would say, man is working and woman is working. Who should leave his or her work? I first told them, all of you expecting me to say that the woman should resign, right? That's what you people are expecting me to say. Biblically, yes, woman should what? Resign. All it takes is for the man to say, woman, you are going to stop working today, and so be it. That's it. But I'm not going to say that. Why? You're working with, these are two adults with different life vision. But before marriage, you guys had what you wanted to achieve out of life. You have a vision, you have a dream. Marriage shouldn't be it shouldn't be stopping those dreams. Marriage should be a process, or sorry, a stage in one's life, which even after attaining that stage, life continues. So I see it, instead of you saying your husband, maybe because you earn less, stop which is please drop a comment. If you can hear me, say I can hear you. Let me be sure you can hear me, because it seems. Oh, can you hear me? Please drop a comment. I want to be sure you can hear me, please. Yeah, I had a lot of. Okay, yes, sir. Fine. Okay, fine. Okay. So that was the question. So I was telling them, I'm not supposed to just tell the woman, oh, you're going to stop your work because Bible says so. No, I'm not also supposed to tell the man, okay, because you earn less, you're going to stop your work like they do abroad. Rather, both of you should calm down and sit down over it. Don't start applying principles from all angles to your marriage. Don't start applying principles from all angles to your dating or whatever you're doing. Yes, both of you have heard. So sit down and then try to fashion a way through which both of you can do the work, and both of you will also have freedom. When a work is shared, it becomes easier. Just maybe today, the woman will leave her work to take care of the kid if workplace permits her. Tomorrow, the man will leave her work for the kid. In a week, she will do her part, the man will do his own part. Both of them will maintain their work as well as maintain their home. That is where it's permitted. That was my answer. And that was totally not what they expected to hear from me. But that's what worked for me. If you come for counseling, I don't start pouring principles. I don't start quoting Bible. No, we go down to the rudiments. Try to fashion out balance. Because even if I quote Bible to the woman and say, oh, according to Bible, obey your husband. Once you say they're going to stop, stop. Did she stop of her own volition? Did she stop way? No, she stopped at force. Was to stop the work. She'll never be happy. She can pretend, but she will never be happy. And if she's not happy, is that home in peace? No. They may enjoy truce just for a while, but there's nothing like peace. You can only get peace when everybody's interests are accommodated. So that was my answer. And they expect that. In your own home, don't import principles. You are not in exam, you're not proving any point to anybody. It's your own house. The more peaceful it is, the better for both of you, and more progressive both of you will be. Now, next one is balance your emotions before making decisions. Balance your emotions before making decisions. Angry choices often bet lifetime regrets. I'm going to read it again the way I wrote it. Balance your emotions before making decisions. Angry choices often bet lifetime regret. Yes. In fact, when you're so happy, when you're so sad, watch it. Those two ends are extremes. In fact, You will be put to make decisions, powerful decisions about your life whenever you face those two extremes. But those extremes are the worst time to make decisions. I'm going to give you an example. Let's say your husband shouted at you like so intensely that you feel so bad. In fact, everything about you is, you can't reason. You're so upset. Next coming to your head as a woman is, let me divorce this man, or let me go and fight him back, or let me pack my things and go, or let me call his people and tell them, or let me call his workplace and tell him he's an abuser. Let me do things that will get at him. Those are the things that will be coming to your mind and they'll be going. And if you don't have good guide, if you're not mentored, or if you're not equipped, you will see yourself doing at least one of all those things. And then one of them is enough to destroy your home and destroy everything. And the most hurting part of it is that after taking the decision today, you wake up tomorrow to regret it. Because that tomorrow, you will not be feeling the same way you were feeling when you wanted to take that decision. You might not be sad. You might not want to hurt your husband that tomorrow. Just maybe he has apologized. But you have already caused problem. You have called the office where he works to tell them that he's an abuser, or he beats you, or he says things that can hurt him. You might have called the family. You might have also called your own family that will start arranging things for how you can come back, or maybe how they can fight your husband. But the anger by tomorrow must have gone. Sadly, you have made one big bad decision. You can't even correct it. So when you find yourself sad, calm down. Why? It's just for a moment. It's just a mood. It's not a lifetime. Those sadness will gradually go. Yes. All the sorrows may last for the night, but joy comes in the morning. So allow the sorrow to pass. Don't watch it in the future. Same as when you're very happy. When you're very happy. For example, someone you're dating and you're not very sure of anything, you're still trying to study them. They cook one food for you, or they got you one gift. You are so happy as a man, you went and proposed to them. You went straight to bought a ring and proposed to them without really sitting down to check, okay, fine, from all I've seen in this relationship, is it good enough to take me to the future? Can I actually do life with this person? With all I've seen. Because one thing people don't understand about dating, that dating is not marriage. Dating is a period where you study people, find out they can be suitable for you for long term. Most dating are bound to fail. Yes, because they are not the main thing. They are not the bride. Yes. They're supposed to fail because you study, it doesn't work out, you don't max your eyes. You give it up for something better. You don't manage. So you rush just because you're happy, and then propose. At the end of the day, you realize that you made a mistake. When you're so happy, when you're so sad, do not do whatever that comes to your mind. Calm down. If that thing persists when all the happy mood or sad mood has gone, by that time, you can give it a critical thought and then decide what to do. Number 7, once relationship allows tears and laughter, don't silence your partner's emotion because they feel differently from you. Yes, they cry. And some men don't like cry. Yeah. Some are touched when they see a woman cry. In fact, it can make them to change their decision in everything they want to do. And then their wives let me say some men, once they see you cry, they will change their decision. And then, unfortunately, if their wives find out that this is how they operate, they use it to manipulate them. Whenever they tell them, I don't want us to do this, this is my reason, they will go and cry, and the man will change his decision. Yes. There are some men that if they see you cry, they will assume you're pretending. They will assume you're pretending. In fact, for the fact that you have cried, you have lost the battle. But today, what I want you to understand is that people have different life pattern, different pattern of moods too. So when you see people down, try to find out why they are down. Don't expect them to be happy just because you're happy. No. You were not created the same day. Don't expect them to be happy with that. Find out what the problem is. Don't get upset because they are not happy with you. Find out. There must be something. And then if something you can do, you do. All these things are very important. It brings balance. And I'm so happy, my partner might not be. I should be able to lift her or lift him to my capacity by listening to them and knowing what needs to be done and do it. Now, on the part of laughter and joy, sadness, yes, even if you're a very serious man or a serious woman, there should be time of laugh in your home. There should be the time of laugh in your home. If you have a busy day, nobody, of course, you're going to work to make money for the family. But after the dinner, just 1 hour, 2 hours, put a movie, watch with your wife, or watch with your kids, laugh, tell stories. It is important. You don't go to work and come back and sleep and wake up and go to work. You'll be building tension without knowing. Laughter eases tension. Laughter can even take away some offenses passively. Laughter, having good time. So balance. Now you cannot go and have good time all the time. Yes, there is time to correct impression. If things are not going wrong, right? Call the family for a meeting and get that fixed. Be as mean as you can be to pass the message across and initiate the change that you need. But don't let the house be mean all the time. No. Balance. Number 8, overreacting to small things weakens trust. Overreacting to small things weakens trust. Balance is choosing calm even when it is hard. What should I even use for example? Okay, fine. Overreacting to small things weakens. Can you hear me? I think this I'll stop at number 8 so that we can take people's questions and also contribution. If you can hear me, say I can hear you so that I'll round up, please.
We can hear you, sir.
Okay, thank you very much. So number 8 says overreacting to critical things weakens trust. Yeah. For example, one of the issues that come up in the marriage is just like I am now. I went through primary school, I went through secondary school, I went through university, and before I got married, same as my wife. Going through all these institutions means I've met a lot of people, more than 1,000 persons. So, from time to time, maybe day to day, I'll be meeting people I know on the road, some which are women, some which are men. For example, you as my wife, you saw me hugging a lady, one side hug, and then or engaging or having something, and then you You don't understand what happened. You don't understand what the lady is. So you're upset. I hug a lady or something like that. It could also be the case of a man. It could also be in case of the husband seeing the wife, collecting number from a man, or maybe hugging a man on the road. It could be either side. It could be from the man, from the woman. They are critical things. I'm sorry I wrote small, but I, they are critical. They're getting so upset. It's not good. When a thing like this happen, in fact, says that you need to find out what is really happening before you react. Some people are not that patient. They are not that patient. Once they have seen it inside their head, they will ask you. In fact, someone have asked me if a man is collecting a number from you, what else? Yes, a client has said that. If a man is collecting the number from a woman, what else? That's to our own understanding. There's nothing else a woman and a woman has to do except from sleeping together. You get? So it took us a lot of time to explain and even for us to understand that before marriage or after marriage or besides marriage, there is business. People have to survive. Like if I go out there to work, people I meet, they are not my wife. As a counselor, as a therapist, people that chat me on a daily basis, go and check my messenger, mostly women. I say, attention. Now it takes for my wife to understand that I need to work. I need to interact with these people to make money, to solve problems too, for them to be happy. Now, my wife is a med lab scientist. She attends to all kinds of people, men and women. Now, taking a blood sample from a man or collecting a number from a man, or a man collecting a number from her, or a man calling her to say, oh, I'm going to your hospital tomorrow and I want to do this, I want to run this test and this and that. It's business. Business can coexist with marriage. This understanding will make me not to overthink critical things. This is where I'm going to conclude. Today we looked at emotional balance, emotional balance, emotional balance in relationship. How all this relates to genuine love. Genuine love teaches us a whole lot of things, both about our relationship with ourselves, relationship with our family, relationship with our colleagues in the workplace, relationship with our partners in marriage. That's what genuine love teaches. So today we have looked at emotional balance, how we can bring balance in our emotion to enable us to live better. Thank you so much and have a wonderful day.
Yes, yes, yes. Amazing, amazing. Thank you, our relationship coach, Mr. Cyprian Wako. Thank you very much, sir. We appreciate you. Thank you. I have learned the power of genuine love starts with you. Be part of this transformative journey. And today you have talked about genuine love, balance in relationship, whether marital, friendship, business, and so on and so forth. Thank you very much, sir. Right about now, I'd like to bring forward this amazing woman. I still remember the day we met physically, you understand, when I was in Lagos. Um, it's no other person than Ambassador Abosede Ko. Please, ma'am, let's have you kindly unmute and let's hear you, ma'am. Let's hear what you have for us. Over
Yeah,
to you, ma'am.
thank you so much.
Yes,
Thank you, Fares, Clusteria Fares, our addiction guru. Thank you so much. Thank you for
I'm
all you
trying,
do.
ma'am. I'm trying. It's the
A
grace of
very
God.
good, thank you. Special good evening, sir, to our relationship coach. I will call you Ambassador Cipra Nwako. Good evening, sir. Thank you
Yes,
so
so I
much.
concur. I concur.
So, Mogwata ambassador, because this is too much. This is great. Hi, madam. Hi, everybody. Thank you so much for enlightening us. I must say, I didn't join in time, but I think some few minutes passed before I joined. So when I joined and heard a few sentences. I got some sentences of what you were saying, and I was like, wow, I should do that. I should have joined since. And that was how I got glued to this. Thank you so much. Closera Fares, I think I want to request that I know you used to do summary of all this, but please, this particular one, see what coach has talked to us today about. It's a very powerful one. He said it's good. Many homes
100.
are breaking. Homes are
Mm.
breaking. Like, sincerely speaking, there's no genuine love in our families again. If you bring 100 families out now, married, you can just get maybe 20% that has genuine love. I also am an educationist, so I'm opportune to meet parents, if a lot. Sometimes they turn me to even the one that will settle cases. So there are a whole lot of homes that are breaking now. So this topic today, this presentation, please, if you summarize it, is okay, because I didn't get at the beginning, but I joined from number 5. However, if we can have part B of this, you see this particular message today, there are some homes that are yearning for it. Homes are breaking daily. Funny enough, even the homes that you do not even expect, like the homes that you would have thought that all these are angelic homes, Christian homes that are built on foundation of God at the beginning, they are crumbling. And what we've heard today now, I think these are the problem, because sometimes I used to wonder what now happened to a man and a woman that started well years, even relationships of 20 years now. Even our parents, our mothers, our parents that have outgrown the stage of marriage. Children are grown up, then university, they are still breaking again. So it's not a matter of only youthful marriage now. It's not even a matter of uh, Gen Z's marriage. It's even the old generation marriages are broken, even at the dying minute. Some men are not faithful, some women are not faithful, fighting here and there, no trust, no. Like our coach mentioned something. Our coach mentioned something. He said, uh, he mentioned something like, how can I remember it again? No, like he said, little reaction to things, reacting to little things. Sir, I must tell you that thing you mentioned is one of the problem we have. Like a little presentation that the woman presents or the man presents, the partner will carry it up. And before you know, this little thing that we would have patted ourselves at the back and say, oh, I'm sorry, it turns to another thing. So people just, and that little thing, if not well taken care of, can cause problem, can break the homes. Some couples in the homes, they don't laugh to themselves. They are moody. In short, the generation we have now, some of them are already saying that if this is how marriage is, they don't want to marry. I have one of my younger sister that I was saying it recent, just last week, that honestly speaking, what is even in the marriage? If this is how it is, maybe one should not have even married. There's just problem here and there. When somebody does not have the joy of a marriage, it looks like the person is living in hell on earth, because it's a one lifetime journey, and so it has to be blissful. The man that once said I love you, they join themselves, I do this, and suddenly you now begin to see yourselves as enemy. Some people are living cats and dog, like cats and dog. Some people are not, they don't talk. Some couples are having issues. This issue of I collect number from the opposite gender now, or opposite sex or not. Yes, just like the relationship coach said, business. So because the home has to survive, the man has to survive. The woman has to understand that the man that is the head of the home, that has to provide, that has to pay the bills, must have something tangible doing. As long as your man gives you the honor, the respect, the love, as genuinely your husband, values you, prefers you to any other person. Your husband carries you here, you are everything to him. He loves you, he loves your children. Collecting number from opposite gender, should not be your issue. Because these are the little things that some women use to scatter homes. It should not be your issue. Forget about it. Overlook. Because this man is your own. And I think that as I want to round up now, I want to say that the homes, the church now should begin to inculcate this kind of teaching before marriage. Yes, they used to say they did their counseling. That counseling they are doing, I don't really know. Maybe they should go and be putting it on tapes. So let them hear it, because some couple just come to church, hear the counseling and go. Let them put it in tapes. Let the couples be hearing, and let them be bringing professionals like this to train them, not a deaconess in the church that she herself is managing the home will come and be talking to, the new generation we are now, professionals like this who have traveled wide, who have seen life, who have gone there, they have homes, they can build, and they build people's home. The church or the mosque should be bringing them to talk to people. Because the way I'm looking at this in few decades to come, I don't know if there will be homes that genuine love race. I just pray God will help us. So thank you so much, sir, for this wonderful eye openers today. I want you to repeat it for us. I want you to repeat it for us some other time. God bless you, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
My
You have
day.
made my day. Yes,
And I'm
so
going to listen to it again and again. Honestly, I'm going to even check it out and send it to my daughters so they can listen and know how to deal with their husband too. Honestly, thank you so much, sir. God bless you.
God bless you. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Thank you. You cannot give what you don't have, and violence has never been a way out. If you are angry or you are mad at your spouse, it will not solve the problem. It will only, fuel the fire. You understand? It will add, it will increase the intensity. Thank you, Ambassador Abosedeko. Thank you very much, ma'am. Yes. And this is where people need to come. This is where people need to, people should watch. Now, I forwarded to some places. I forwarded to, so it means it's a positive thing. Is a positive movement. No, it is nation building. It is home building. Builds this will build homes. It will help people to learn. Learn from a relationship coach. A good relationship coach, not someone who does not have anything great, or someone whose home is not even settled, whose home is not does not have the balance to have. So that kind of person cannot come and tell us, cannot give us what they don't have. They cannot give us. Thank you very much, Cluster and Cyprian. You have really blessed us. That's what it means. And you have heard from Ambassador Bosedeko. And right about now, please let Master Genie unmute and have the floor. Master Genie, please unmute and have the.
All right. It seems Fares is out of the studio now. I think so. Master Genie, are you there? If you are there, please talk to us. Master Genie, please talk to us if you are there. Master Genie, please unmute and talk to us. Councillor Fares is out of the stage now. Okay, Master Genie too is out of it. I think the network is having issues seriously here.
Yeah.
So, sir,
Okay,
you
fine.
can just okay.
Okay, let me
Yeah, I
round
think you
up
can
on
be
their
rounding
behalf.
up while you
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. Meanwhile, I'm inviting you to my launching. It's gonna be on 6th of November, and I want to make it a global clusters affair. We are going to be launching it on Sparks, um, that free version,
Yeah, Spark
Sparks
Hubs.
Club,
Spark Hubs.
Sparks Hub. Yeah,
Spark Hubs.
that's where we'll be having the launching. So I'm inviting you. The book has everything about balance in relationship, both dating and then marriage in it, and extensively discussed. There are different experience of other people, including my clients and other coaches that from their experience that are in the book. So that's it. I'm inviting you, just like I'm inviting every other global that are present here and also beyond. Thank you, man. So you can continue, you can round up, Closing Faris.
All right, sir. Thank you. Thank you. This network, though, it is well. It's well. All right. Let me ask us these questions. Who are we? We are a consortium of professionals, rising technocrats, emerging entrepreneurs, and visionaries united by one mission: to simply share accurate knowledge that empowers our industries and transforms our future. Question two: why do we exist? Because accurate information is power. It is the bridge between where you are and where you are destined to be, because authentic connection matters. Who you are connected to determines the opportunities you access and the heights you reach. We are not just another social media platform. This is more than video calls, stories, follows, and likes. We are not just another marketplace. This goes beyond buyers and sellers. Yes, we speak the languages of the world, including our indigenous voices, Hausa, Igbo, Yoruba, but our purpose runs deeper. Beyond instant monetization lies something greater: a global nation building platform built on 7 revolutionary concepts. We are here to restore and elevate where past revolutions failed, especially as they relate to Nigeria and Africa as a whole. The Global Clusters is Africa's answer to the world, a platform ready to host over 1 billion clusters, each one focused on promoting knowledge, information, and connection at scale. This is not an accident, this is an intentional movement, and it is immovable. Please let's watch out for the book launch of our relationship coach coming up next month. It promises to be something fantastic. All right. It's going to be very, very, very great. And I know God, if Jesus tarries, God is going to keep every one of us beyond that day. So see you next time. Bye for now. God bless you. Bye bye.
Bye for now. Thank you.
All right, bye bye.